Hi guys, I'm here just to do a very casual haul video. I didn't want to put up a bunch of my lights and make it all fancy, so we're just going to be casual today. Hope that's okay. End of November and through all of December, obviously, I went a little shopping crazy and just kept buying things. I don't know why. I'm already spending enough money on Christmas presents. I don't know, there was just like a lot of good sales and deals and products that came out that I was really interested in purchasing, and so I wanted to show them to you in this haul video. So let's get started. First thing is my mother got me the Nars Sheer Glow foundation. I am in the color, it's called Deauville, I think, or Deauville. I don't know, I'm not fancy. I probably am butchering that and really embarrassed. This is a beautiful foundation, but I do find that the name is very deceptive because I thought it was going to be a very like luminous foundation, but it's actually very matte. I tried this before. I asked my mom to get it for me and I was actually really surprised. I had had so many people tell me to try this out and I really just thought it wasn't going to be for me, and then I tried the sample and was obsessed with it. It really dries down to like a actually sort of satiny matte finish as opposed to like a very dewy finish, and it's medium to full coverage, and it's just a fantastic foundation. The next thing my mom got me that's makeup perfume related is the Juicy Couture Gold perfume. I also asked for this. I'm a super fan of the Viva La Juicy line of perfumes. I love the original. I also have the Noir, and now I have the Gold. This one has a little bit more of like a caramel vanilla note to it. Oh my god, but they're all, oh my god, I love this perfume. They're all very similar with little discrepancies. Noir is a little bit muskier, and the original is also fantastic, but I just think that their packaging is super cute and I really love this. My boyfriend got me a new Limecrime Velvetine in the original red velvet. I asked for this as well because mine was like down to its bare bones, and I discussed this in my October favorites, this product, but I will say again, I used this almost every day all last year because I had shows, and it's the only thing that won't get on my teeth, will stay on for 2 shows a night when I was performing on ships, and I just love this product. I can't wait to get some of the other colors that they came out with in the last few months, but Red Velvet will forever be the OG, amazing, best red on the market. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. Oh my god, it's brand new and it's beautiful. I mean, it's just like the perfect red, and it dries down to the most gorgeous matte finish. And now I know that that is like the big craze, and Anastasia Beverly Hills just came out with a bunch of them, but Limecrime will forever be the OG. Sorry about it. And now I'm gonna get into the things that I purchased for myself, guiltfully, I don't know. The first and most shameful is I bought 2 of the Nars Audacious lipsticks. Now, if you don't know about these by now, I don't know where you've been. They have this really awesome magnetic packaging. I mean, if that's not fun, I don't know what is. They're just these super long lasting, gorgeous packaging, super moisturizing. They last forever, but they are $32 a piece. They're like $15 more than I would normally pay for a lipstick, and at the very most. But I bought into the hype and they lived up to it. I got them in the colors Rita and Anita, which kind of rhyme, which is funny. But Rita is just this like true red. I don't know if you could see, I love how they say Nars. I mean, that is just stunning packaging. And then I'll swatch Anita, which is like a dusty, I think they bill it as an antique rose. It's that color, Kylie Jenner, I hate saying that because it's so freaking played out, but it is that color. So this top one is Rita and this one is Anita, and they are just so gorgeous and so creamy, and I don't regret it. I don't have any luxury lipsticks because I really believe that you can find amazing lipsticks at the drugstore, but I had to do it. Sorry, wallet, I had to. The next thing I bought was the NYX Full Coverage Concealer and their HD Concealer. I bought this in the green shade looks like this. I don't know if we can get a good accurate representation of how green. It's like a mint green. This is really great to put on breakouts or like any sort of red spots that are like healing before you put your foundation on. It counteracts that redness, and then once you put the foundation on top of that, it just looks as if there's nothing there. Like I have a huge red spot on my face right now, and hopefully you can't see it because of this. It's like totally changed my game. It's amazing. It's very thick and very full coverage though, so you need to know what you're doing in terms of application. But I also got their HD concealer, and this is like the lightest concealer I've ever been able to purchase. It's on par with like Chantilly from Nars, like the Nars Creamy Concealer. Super light. I have a very hard time finding shades that will highlight my face well, and this is awesome. It works well for under the eye, but it can be a little dry if you're used to the consistency of MAC Prolong, where it's very similar. But I love the way that it dries down pretty matte for all the rest of your face if you're using it as a highlighter or concealer. Fantastic product, and I think I got both of those for like $4.99. And it was buy one, get one half off at Ulta, so holla! Next thing I bought was the Sephora, I don't know why I felt the need to shake it as if I was going to use it. I'm not using it right now. I bought the Sephora Perfection Mist Airbrush Foundation in the color Fair. They only have, I think, 10 shades of this, and the next shade down is light and it's way pink. I wish there was a shade in between because this is a hair too light for me, but it is the right tone, so I can like bronze it up and make it work. But as a product, if you can find the right shade, this is incredible. It is a total dupe for the Dior Air Flash foundation. It looks like you do not have makeup on. It is scary. Like, I've never seen anything work like this. A lot of people say that when they spray it on their face directly, they don't like it. I tried it both ways with a brush, like spraying it on the brush and putting it on, and just spraying it on my face, and I found no problems just spraying it on my face. It made my foundation take 2 seconds. I cannot believe it. It doesn't feel like there's a lot of product in here, but for 26 bucks versus $62 for the Dior version, I think this is worth it for special occasions when you really want to look flawless. If you can find the right shade, I would definitely recommend this. This is a fantastic product. And I just got my lipstick all over my other hand. That's great. I found a new Holy Grail bronzer, and I'm so excited. To me, this is Physicians Formula. This is kind of on the higher end of the drugstore price point. This I think was $14.99, and it is their Bronze Booster BB Beauty Balm Bronzer. It has all the properties of a BB cream, but in a bronzer. I talked a little bit about this in my clubbing New Year's Eve makeup tutorial. This is the only bronzer I can recommend 100% wholeheartedly to every single fair toned girl. I know most bronzers on me look super orange and super fake, and this is just light enough that it just looks natural, and it doesn't have too much of a sheen. It's not completely matte, but it's not completely shimmery either. I can barely see it. It's on this finger, but when you put it on the skin when you're as fair as me, it shows up, it gives you that healthy glow, but you don't look like you have tons of bronzer on. I will continue to buy this again and again and again because I've never seen a bronzer work this way for fair skin. If you are a fair girl, run. Do not walk to get this. This is a fantastic product. It also comes with a little brush. I haven't even taken it out of the packaging, but I guess you could use it to contour if you wanted to. I got it in light to medium, but the formula is so amazing. I would definitely also recommend getting the medium to dark if you are a darker skin tone, but this is awesome. I got this as a deluxe sample when I ordered my Sephora package, but this is the Korres Greek Yogurt Nourishing Primer. I'm not a huge fan of silicone primers. I don't not use them. I do use them, but it's only sparingly, only in certain areas of my face. But I do like to lay down a nourishing primer beforehand. This to me is better than the Hangover RX. This to me I feel like does more than just moisturize. I returned my Hangover RX because while it made my skin feel really great, I didn't feel like it was a primer. I felt like it was a moisturizer, and if I'm gonna be using a moisturizer, I'd rather use a better moisturizer than that. So this, I feel, actually primes skin for foundation, but still has that moisturizing, nourishing quality to it while still kind of mattifying. It'll moisturize and then all of a sudden it just like kind of sinks in, and then you can just feel it working. I really love this. I'm definitely gonna buy the full size once I run out, but this is the Korres Greek Yogurt Nourishing Primer, and like you can see, it's well loved. Another drugstore find that has been like holy grail status for me. This is the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation. I have it in the shade 810. This is much loved on YouTube, and I understand why. It is definitely a dupe for the Estee Lauder Double Wear, which is my holy grail foundation, but it is only like $10.99 at the drugstore. It's the only drugstore foundation that when I put it on in the morning, it looks exactly the same as when I go home at night. It doesn't break me out. It doesn't look cakey. It looks amazing no matter what. This is fantastic. If you aren't sure if you're gonna like Double Wear and you kind of want to try it, try this. And if you don't like this, you won't like Double Wear. And I guess vice versa. But this is fantastic, and I'm so happy I found a drugstore dupe. I also picked up 2 more butter glosses from NYX. I already had their shade in Meringue that I really, really love this formula. It's super glossy, but I got Creme Brulee and Fortune Cookie. Fortune Cookie is a really, really light nude shade. Creme Brulee is like the perfect pink toned nude, and it's been my go-to, and every time, I'm gonna reapply. I'm wearing it right now. Every time that I wear this and I post a picture on Instagram, people are like, what is on your lips? And it's always this. And I just think it is so stunning. I'm trying to, it's hard to swatch glosses because they're not that opaque, but okay, this top one is Fortune Cookie. You can see it has more of like a neutral hue to it, and the bottom one below, it actually looks more pink on camera than it is. It's Creme Brulee. What I do is I put a slightly darker liner on the outside, and then I just use the doe foot applicator to sheer that out. And I get this look right here. Yeah, I just love this. This has been my go-to, and it's super affordable. I love NYX products, as you can see from this haul. Duo came out with a brush applicator lash glue. This has changed lash application for me. I like the Duo formula, but I freaking hate the little squeeze pump. It's terrible. It gets everywhere. It ruins your lashes. I hate it. This is so thin and it's clear. It doesn't dry like the way the clear Duo does, where you can still kind of see it. It totally dries clear. You cannot. You don't have to put liner on top of it again to cover it up. And because you're getting such a thin brush, it doesn't tug on your lashes when you take them off. It takes like 2 seconds to dry. You don't have to wait 30 seconds. You can like apply it, blow, and put them on, and it's tacky already. I love this. I would think that this would be a great dupe for the House of Lashes glue that everybody else loves, because the qualities of it seem similar to what everybody else is saying, but I can't actually speak from experience, so just ignore everything I'm saying. Okay, the last bits of things that I got are from ColourPop. Everything on their website is $5 each, and it's very well loved here on YouTube. I just gave up and I said, okay, I have to buy some stuff from them. So I first bought their Lippie sticks because I really wanted to support Kathleen Lights and Coffee Break with Danny, because they both came out with colors, and I'm big on supporting other YouTube channels, and whenever somebody comes out with something, I usually buy it. And so Kathleen Lights came out with this color Lumiere, and this is matte, which I really, really love. She definitely hit the nail on the head with this. It's this dusty, rosy mauve shade. It's perfect for like those vampy looks, but it's not too dark. And because it's matte, it's just totally on trend. It's definitely a slightly darker version of that Kylie Jenner look. You can kind of see my Anita up here is a little bit more pink and a little bit lighter than this, just for color reference. Coffee Break with Danny came out with Frida, which is a satin finish. Everybody who I've seen wear this, it looks different on them. Some people it looks more orange, some people it looks more pink, some people it looks more nude. When I swatch it on my hand, it looks really nude. It's this one right here. But on my lips, it pulls a little bit more orange, but it has that satin finish. You can see the difference. No sheen on this one. But these are both great, and for $5, the formula is amazing and it lasts a really long time. I also bought 7 of their ColourPop Shadows. These are I don't want to say they're a cream to powder, because they're not actually a cream, they're a powder, but they're just super creamy and they feel wet. When you put your finger in them, they feel wet. I'm so sorry. I got them in the shade Liberty, which is a true silver. I used this in my clubbing New Year's Eve tutorial, if you watched it. I mean, look at that. That is like the truest Tin Man silver you will ever see in life. I also got the shade So Quiche, which is like a gold bronze, but with a purpley pink glitter. It's stunning. I love this color so much. You can see it right here. It kind of pulls a little khaki on the finger. but it's not really. That is called So Quiche. To me, quiche is a food item, so I don't know what that's about. Next, I have the shade Hammered, which is a true khaki olive green, like an army green with little bits of metallic glitters in them. These just blend. These blend insanely well, and a little goes a long way, and I love them. Next is the only kind of satin finish I got. It doesn't have any glitter in it, but it's just a satin finish. This is called Girly, and this is a great all over the lid shade. It looks really milky in the pan, but it has little like reflective bits of pink. So it's a great highlight like all over the lid shade, and that's primarily what I use it for. You won't even be able to see the swatch. It's like so fair. I'm so fair, and it's really light, but it's one of those things that you don't see it until you do on your eyes, and I really like that they also have colors that aren't just crazy, you know, because a lot of people I see using these are only using them for their bam factor, and they also have other colors that aren't like that are great for every day as well. This is called Get Lucky. This is another one of the most popular shades. It's a true metallic gold. I used this for every single holiday party I went to this last year. I was gonna say this year, but it's not this year anymore. I also got I Heart This. This is another one of the most popular shades. It's like a neutral pink with gold multicolor glitters. You can kind of see the color better with the part that's not stamped. This is also one of my absolute favorites. That one is another of their more sheer but beautiful colors. A little bit more natural, more for like potentially every day. And last but not least, probably my favorite one in terms of being able to use it on a daily basis. It's called On the Rocks. It looks more bronze than it looks. I mean, it's a dark bronze when you put it on, but it is perfect. I'm wearing Hammered and On the Rocks today. On the Rocks on the outer bit, and Hammered, the green, is on the center, kind of sheared up towards the inside. I love these. They're awesome. I mean, sorry, that's On the Rocks. I am like a terrible swatcher, so I'm really sorry about that. But here we go. Okay, so that's Liberty, So Quiche, Hammered, Girly, which you can kind of see. Get Lucky. This is I Heart This, and then this is On the Rocks. Just get these ColourPop shadows. They're $5 a pop. If you join on their newsletter, you get free shipping. There's nothing to lose here. The only complaint I have is that because they have to be sealed super tight, each one, they have to come in these little individual pots. I'd much rather be able to have these in a Z palette or something a little bit more functional. But you know what? I'll take what I can get for the quality. So that does it for this haul. I do have another haul coming because I got a few Sephora gift cards for Christmas, and I haven't placed that order yet. So if there's something that you really think I should try that you really love, please let me know in the comments, and maybe I'll pick it up and try it, and you'll see it in my next haul video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps me out. And if you like this kind of more casual looking video and shot in the daytime with natural light, also put that in the comments and let me know. Until next time, thanks for watching. Bundle up if you're on the East Coast. It's freaking freezing. Bye.